Let's talk job interviews. Hi, I'm Vamari with Be Productive Coaching, and in today's Lead with Impact, I'm going to share with you 2 tips of what not to do in your next interview. This weekend, I was working with one of my clients, and we were working on interview preparation, which is one of the services that I provide because you cannot have a great brand and not be able to have a fabulous interview to back that up with. I typically always start with tell me about yourself. I find that when my clients are prepared to answer this question, they come across with confidence and the rest of the questions go with ease. As I'm preparing this client on how to answer the tell me about yourself question, I first listen to how she normally would answer the question. I noticed 2 things. Number one is that her speed was extremely fast. I couldn't understand everything that she was saying. The second thing that I noticed is that each time that I had her repeat the question or start the question over, she started with so. So you might be asking, what's wrong with that? Well, after listening to her a couple of times, I realized that she started to sound to me like someone that I would find on social media on a reel. And that's not how you want to come across when you're in front of a person or via Zoom in an interview. And after finishing the preparation with her, I got a little bit more curious. I started to listen to myself to see how often I was utilizing so within my conversations. I also started to listen to others and do a little bit more listening via social media. Then I got a little bit more curious and I pulled up I was looking for articles. I pulled up one article, which I want to read a couple of things that came from that article because I think it's important for my point. The article is a Business Insider article, and it says, but Fast Company's Hunter Thurman wrote that a speaker's use of so indicates something rehearsed and dumbed down. As a result, he claims so alienates your audience. I'm going to read that to you again. So indicates something rehearsed and dumbed down, and as a result, he claims so alienates your audience. But the transformation of so from a mid-sentence conjunction to an interjection at the beginning of questions contributes to human relationships, according to Bolden. So, try not to start your sentences during an interview with so, because you want to come across as authentic as possible. You don't want to come across as rehearsed. We all know that we do a little rehearsing before an interview, but that's not how you want to come across. And also watch your speed. Those are my 2 tips for you today on what not to do in your next job interview. Until next time, lead with impact.